Did you know that even though there are tens of thousands of words in the English language, you really only need about 3,000 of them to say anything you need to say? I'm teaching 3,000 words in 3,000 days. Stick with me and you'll get a new word every day. Better. Better is an improvement. It shows that you used to be here and now you're here. For example, it was here at this point and then it got better. It shows an improvement. Here, she doesn't feel very good, and here she feels better. It's a comparison. So better is the comparison of good, and it goes on to best is the superlative. But better can also mean special or exceptional. It can mean more or superior. It can give you an advantage. He was better than she was. So it shows an advantage. It shows an improvement. It's improve or improvement. This laptop is better than my old one because it runs faster and has more memory. Better than. Notice this than is spelled with an A, okay? When we use comparisons, this is how you spell than. I see people spell it like this. And I see native English speakers spell it like this as well, and it's a mistake. Okay, so let's talk about then versus than. And when you're speaking, it sounds exactly the same. But when you're writing, there's a difference. So then has to do with time. You're here, and the next thing you do is the then, okay? It does not have to do with comparing something. If you are comparing something, you will always use this one, than. I like my bee better than my moth. Than, okay? It's always when I'm comparing, and only when I'm comparing, I use than. After a week of rest, she felt better and could walk without pain. So now the better is still comparing, but we assume that earlier she didn't feel so well and now she feels better. So we don't need to put a than here because that is an inference. It's an improvement over time. Better refers to improved health or condition. It's often used with feelings, health, or situations. It would be better to finish your homework before watching TV. So here we're giving some advice or suggestions. It would be better to do this thing. We're making a suggestion. It's kind of in the conditional sense. It would be better to do your homework before watching TV. That's why we're using the would. It's better to expresses recommendations and preferred course of actions. He's a better singer than he was last year thanks to his lessons. He's a better singer. So this is comparing. This is comparing better from him a year ago to now, and we have the than. She said, perhaps we should leave, which is a better way to suggest the idea politely. Here, this is a polite correction or refinement. Perhaps we should leave. This is a better way to do things. If I say this is a better way to do things, then I don't have to say better than this other thing. It's just more good. We want it better than what we're doing now. So it's a way to make a suggestion. The opposite of better is worse. And that is also a comparison, but it's the opposite direction. The noun is betters. And this, betters, refers to a class system. I have heard this used only by people who believe, which I don't, that some people are better than other people. You need to listen to your betters. They know more than you. I don't believe that one person is inherently better than another person. So I don't use this word. However, you might hear it, especially if you are talking about or hearing about a system that has a lot of classism. I have heard this word used in Downton Abbey and Victoria and some of the other British shows that rely heavily on class. You would also see it in the Gilded Age, which is an American one, but it also very heavily relies on classism. The verb is to better your situation. I want to better my situation. Right now I'm here, but I want to improve it. So I can say I need to better my situation. The adjective is better, and it's a comparison. It's a comparison adjective. There is no adverb here.
I really hope that you enjoyed this word. Use it 5 times today, write it down, commit it to memory, and I'll see you in the next lesson.